Hi guys, as you can see I've got some things apart, also got some other stuff apart, and in the coming video I want to show you how I did that, and I hope you enjoy. Well guys, here I am again, working on the Ford 2000. As you can see, she is split up right now. We initially thought the problem was behind the flywheel, the crankshaft pulley, and maybe there's a leak. I don't know for sure yet, but I'm going to check that later before I put it back together. But she already got a new seal 2 years ago, so I have doubts that that's leaking. But what I probably think is the problem is axle. There's a lot of play on that, so I'm going to get the plate in the back loose and trying to detach the fork of the clutch bearing and get the whole assembly out with the complete axle it's turning in. So we'll see if that brings oil out of the gearbox. I hope the level is not that high up, but I don't know, because it will be, I think, maybe 1 centimeter of oil or 2 centimeters of oil. I didn't drain them because I think it's not that very much, and I took some precautions, because when it does happen I don't want to spill it all over the floor. So I'm going to do this with you on standby, and I hope you can see it all. So enjoy this part. I hope I don't have to curse a lot, but I want to get that spring probably off there. Don't know yet how to do that. I originally did that once with my tractor, but not with this one, and it's a long time ago, so maybe I can just undo the bolt of the fork and and shift it a little bit maybe. I don't think that is going to work. I wanted to play a little music with all of this, but it's probably not a good idea with YouTube and all. Normally I have the music playing in the shop, but how did I do that with the other one? Maybe get the tension off the pedal. So let's try that. Remove the bolt of the clutch and get the tension off. When you don't do this job every day, it can be a little bit like you have to think everything over and over, so you don't do the wrong thing and end up doing the good thing, you hope. It comes out relatively easily. Now for this bolt. I think it's going to be a little bit of a problem, but we'll try. 13, I think. There it is. I don't hope I'm going to get my pants dirty, because I couldn't find my overall. Well, that's loose. And now, oh, it's coming out too. Yeah. And the pressure. The pressure is not all off, but certainly didn't hurt it, I think. Something inside me says it's going to be a bit more work, but see now behind there, this bolt is going right through, so maybe it holds it on there. And when I get it out, I can pull out the whole shaft, maybe. But it would be better to get off the spring. But it's under a whole lot of tension. because when I get off the spring, I think I can pull it out, pull off the whole bearing. That would be pretty nice. I probably have to do that, because there is probably not another way around that. Bear with me, maybe I got a plan. It's all a little bit trial and error, but I think that is going to work. Not a big spanner. Maybe that one. Yeah. There it went. That was not such a bad idea after all. Yeah. Alright, now it probably, yes. Very nice, very nice. The bearing seems to be okay, but look how much oil is in there. That is probably gearbox related because of the stench it gives. Yeah. All the more reason to suspect that is the big problem. Oh, that went very nice. Now I hope there is not going to be much oil coming from there. Let's see, shall we? How much oil do you got for us, old lady? It's not that tight. It's not that tight. I'm placing the nuts and bolts always a little bit around where I got them out. Like here on top of the bell housing. Oh, I'm pretty scared. What if it's full of oil and I can't get it back? That's going to be a whole ballet of oil here. Well, no turning back now. Let's hit it a little bit with a plastic hammer. It's moving. Seems like it's stuck in there. But that's moving. Gotta get some paper towel before I get my pants dirty. Oh, not so much oil. That's great. It seems that I have to get this out of the way also. Well, there's a little bit of oil. It's probably a sign that it's bad also because it's coming from the front of the axle. That's a lot of play on there. Oh, there it goes. There it goes. Well, I need to undo one more nut. Oh, my pants. My wife is not going to like this. Oh well. She shouldn't marry one who likes fiddling around. Nut is pretty loose already. Because I undo it a little bit. Maybe if I stick it on there. Yes, very nice. This is probably a little redneck engineering. But they probably did it too when they fiddled around with these in the old days. So, why not do it like a redneck now? There's a lot of grease on there. Grease, but highly suspect that the oil, all of the oil came from here. But I don't want to put it all back together and then see that the engine was leaking too. Oh, that would be a bad thing. Although it wasn't a very large amount of work to get it apart. Probably somewhat 3 hours, I think. That doesn't work. That doesn't work. Maybe that way. No. Yes, it is moving. Not at a very fast rate. Yes, it's probably got room enough now. Oh, this is going to be a very dirty thing, I think. I need some blocks of wood or something to lay it on. Nothing. Well, I'm going to put it on here first. Oh, look at that. That's great. That's great. Oh, man. can feel the bearings already. That's fantastic. Look at this piece. There's a big bearing on the inside. Oh, that's gonna cost a fortune, I think. But and there's a circlip inside of there, and when removed it's probably going to be taken out fairly easy. And there's supposedly in front of this a pinch roller somewhere. Maybe the seal is on the inside there. Oh, but it's looking good. It's looking very good. Now the inside axle, there's a little play on that too. Maybe you can see it. Oh, it's in gear. That is probably the drive shaft. Yeah, that's the drive shaft. Yeah. And the outer one, that will be the that probably is for the PTO. Oh, there's some roller bearings on the inside of this, and I can see a seal here in front. Maybe that's been leaking. Maybe that's the problem. It can be, because I can feel an edge on this axle. I don't know if that's a problem or not. I have to measure that. I don't hope that is where the roller bearing was, because that's going to cause me a lot of trouble, I think. But I wanted to get this piece out also. Maybe try one last pull to get it out, and if it doesn't want to, it probably isn't supposed to get out like this. No. And as you can see, that oil is right up to the edge of the hole, right there. But that's okay. That's great. Didn't need to be higher. It would cause all such kinds of problems with me. But I can feel that there's space right in here. The bearing doesn't sound okay. So there is a problem, and I don't hope that is going to be a problem right there. But I think it's not a problem, because, well, I really don't know. I think that's a piece of the axle that is not, because when that, I think if that was the case, that it was that there would have been a groove on both sides, but I can't see it. I don't hope this is going to have to come out. There's a little play in this, but a little play, I think that's okay, but because it's missing now, it's supporting bearing over here. and I have to get this out. Well, but that's going to be for another one. I hope you liked this little film of splitting the tractor in half, and well, I'm going to keep you updated on this, and now you can see how it works. Not all of the 2000s have this system like 2 axles. Mine has only got 1 axle, this one, and the PTO is always turning. And with this one, the PTO can be managed by the clutch. When you turn the clutch halfway down, only the PTO gets declutched, and when you turn it all the way down the clutch, it always it also detaches the drive. So that's going to be it for tonight. I'm going to wash my hands. I'm going to secretly let my pants disappear, because when my wife sees they're a little bit brownish, she is going to think that I did oily things with my pants, and that is never a good idea. Well guys, thanks for watching. Next time I'm going to show you probably also a little bit of things you need to take apart for making this happen, for making the tractor split. All the cables you have to get loose, and the do's and don'ts, the problems that I had, that I have forgotten when I did mine probably some 15 years ago, maybe a little less. It is 10 plus years. So well, I see you next time. Have a good one. Thanks for watching.